Hi, this is Christina from thegodlyindianmom.com. Today's book review is on Till We Have Faces by C.S. Lewis. This book I would recommend for adults and over due to the nature of the content. So this book, I want to start out with a disclaimer for this review. All the opinions that are expressed here are my very own. From the conclusions that I've made, all of them are my very own. And I think this book is kind of like, there are people who love it, who hate it, and those who feel it's been a little bizarre. For me particularly, when I was reading the book, I did find it a little bit weird because it's not like the usual C.S. Lewis's book. But I think this is like my third time I'm making the review for this particular book. While I was thinking back on that book, a little bit of clarity is what I got, because I think sometimes we just take the book as a standalone and we analyze and we think what it says. It gives you one kind of picture, but then you have to see the person who's writing it and the voice behind it, and that also helps you to clarify a lot of things on why they wrote it as such and why this book feels like this. So my first opinion, like when I read the book, was that it's not like the regular C.S. Lewis's book. And second thing, the book seemed to be from the beginning to the end like a chaos. It starts in a kind of chaos and it also ends where it leaves you like out in the field, where you are still not clarified with what's going on. And he leaves it as like, yes, you can't know anything kind of feeling. And for me, that doesn't give me a very good strong feelings about books like that. I'd rather love them to conclude what they thought about it. So I really feel he did feel that way kind of in the woods, and maybe that is why he left it like that. So to understand a little background on why he might have felt like this, made me think back on what is it, So this is just my personal understanding of what was going behind the scenes. See, his theology is a little bit different from what I understand about theology. For me, this is my baseline for my understanding of theology. Theology is the study of God. So what do I understand about God? So for me personally, God is good. He has to be this good being. He cannot have evil in him or some traces of sin or evil in him. Then why would I call him God? I just don't believe in that particular concept at all. So first, for me, the starting point is, if he has something evil or something going on, he would just be human. There's nothing so special about the whole thing. So right there itself, there's a little change in how we believe. God is good. In him there can be no evil. So that is one point. And the second one is, God is sovereign. He is in control of everything. Now, for me to arrive at this particular conclusion, I would just say you can just take the book of Job. That is one good example of how God is in control of everything. He is sovereign. He has everything under his control. And there is also the verse in the Bible which says, all things work together for good for those who love the Lord. So we can be assured that he works for good for those who love him. So that is also another reason why I strongly believe in the sovereignty and the sovereign power of God, because the Bible does call him as a potter and we are his clay. So he is in control. So this is where I think where C.S. Lewis is a little bit different in how he views theology, and that is also maybe the reason why The book is just swimming with chaos. So I'm just going to go into, so if you read more into the book, you will see why this is happening inside the book. And as I tell you a little bit of the summary of the book, you will understand how this goes about. So it starts with the story of two sisters, Urul and Psyche. So they live in this kingdom where their father is the king, and he's a little bit crazy, and the gods that their people believe are kind of scary, and they have a lot of rituals and things going on in the kingdom. It's always in turmoil, and there are people who are telling how it needs to be done, why it needs to be done like this, and things like that. Now, so this doesn't leave them, feeling very nice, a good feeling to believe in what their people believe in. So these two sisters are very loving and bonded to each other. They have a nice teacher who teaches them all world philosophies. And what happens to these sisters is what this story is about. So then things happen, the sisters try to hold on to each other, but then something else happens and they are drawn away. And eventually they separate, and why it happens, and the sister who's left behind is still thinking, what is happening? Why is this happening? But then she has responsibilities that come on her, and then she just goes through her responsibilities. And then when it's time for her to leave things, and she introspects and thinks, what is it that my people believe in? What is happening? And let me go on a quest to search for the truth and why whatever happened in our life. And does she arrive at the conclusion? Does she understand what has happened? Does she finally accept with what her people believe in? Or is it something still so scary and it can never be understood, and that's what it is? And that's how, for me, the book ended. Nothing can be understood in a place where nothing can be understood. And this is why I was saying, your whole idea of how you view a thing will totally change based on how you view God. It will put a total about turn your what you believe about God. Then again, if you want to believe in who God is, you have to look through what he says about himself. So that is also there. Not just like things that one likes, but to go through the whole of the many things that are written and put them together. And what he says he is, that is who he is. Like if I say I'm Christina from the Godly Indian Mom, that is who I say I am. As much as anybody else would like to say their viewpoints of whatever they think, that is not going to cut it. So I think that's I think the book is an interesting book as a story, but for me, again, it was more chaos. I wouldn't say it added to me something more as I would have liked it to add into my life. That is what I would say. It probably didn't do as much as it would, but what I think I learned out of this book is that it helped me to introspect. It helped me to think what I believed in, and it helped me to come to the points, like where I would not agree with what he was saying, because obviously what he believes in and what I believe in are totally two different, very different things. So your projection of what you believe in also comes in your writings and things like that. What you believe comes out, and that is how it was in this particular book for me. So this is it from me. Until next time, see you, bye.